To Nate now for a look at the weather.
A very good morning to you, PK and Lisa. We've got some troughs that have been triggering severe storms across the north of the country overnight. Meanwhile, Queensland is preparing for the approach of ex-tropical cyclone Penny. Meanwhile, in the south, last week's heat really has been knocked off. It's a distant memory. Some southerlies have really cooled things down. It's a ridge of high pressures keeping things relatively settled. Now, even though it is no longer a cyclone, there is a chance that the remnants of Penny could re-intensify later on today. Now, even if that doesn't happen, it's still going to bring some wild weather to the Queensland coast, and we've got warnings current for damaging winds gusting to 90 kilometres an hour and some heavy rainfall as well, which may lead to flash flooding for parts of the coast. That'll happen later tonight. Now, away from the stormy central coast, we've got showers for Queensland's east, and we've got some storms around the peninsula for Gulf country, and perhaps from the northwest down into the southeast along a trough as well. In Brisbane, we're looking at a possible morning shower, a top of 30. Some storms on the way for the central west of New South Wales, as well as the northwest and the northern ranges. We'll see a few showers for the central and northern coasts too. That'll extend into the ranges as well. For Sydney, it's a possible shower, cloudy and 24. Canberra's getting to 28 and staying mostly cloudy there. In Victoria, a little bit of cloud, a little bit of drizzle in the south to start, all clearing off later though. Melbourne's becoming sunny, getting to 24. And we've got some wet weather in Tasmania's west and far south this morning. That's clearing later, and then we'll see some more showers developing around the east coast tonight. Smoke in the south and the east should start clearing this afternoon as well. For Hobart, a possible light, late shower, 22. South Australia, you're staying dry, a little bit of a shower around the lower southeast. Adelaide's getting to 29 with clear skies. And over in WA, a couple of coastal showers between Windy Harbour and Israelite Bay. Otherwise, it's fine for the south. Perth staying sunny, getting to 34. Further north, hot gusty winds around the Pilbara are increasing the fire danger to severe and extreme, and we have warnings still for severe storms causing damaging winds in the Territory this morning. PK will see storms, in fact, through all of northern WA, most of the Territory as well. Fine south of Tennant Creek, though. Darwin's looking to shower too, and possibly a storm.
Thank you very much, Nate. Plenty more to come up on the show this morning, including what would you do if you found a funnel web spider in your backyard? Well, the Reptile Park in Sydney is asking you to donate them. We'll find out why a little bit later and maybe some tips on how you might do that. But first, here's all the news with Lisa.
A young Saudi woman trying to seek asylum in Australia says she's trapped in a hotel room at an airport in Thailand. Rahaf Alquinen was on a trip to Kuwait with her family when she fled Saudi Arabia. She says she's renounced Islam and fears her family will kill her if she returns home. The 18-year-old claims she was on her way to Australia when a Saudi diplomat forcibly confiscated her passport during a stopover in Bangkok and then took her to the hotel. Jewish community leaders are calling for police to do more to crack down on neo-Nazi groups after racial protests in Melbourne. The rally, organised by far-right groups at Melbourne's St Kilda Beach, saw attendees perform Hitler Nazi salutes. The Executive Australian Council of Jury told the ABC's AM that anti-Semitic activity is on the rise in Australia. The US government is now saying that it won't pull its troops from Syria unless Turkey assures the safety of Kurdish fighters. US President Donald Trump last month made the surprise announcement that all of the nation's 2,000 troops are being withdrawn. Turkey has threatened to attack Kurdish fighters after the US departure if they don't leave the town of Manbij. Queensland's been hit by a plague of stingers, with lifeguards saying more than 3,000 swimmers were stung at beaches in the southeast of the state over the weekend. Several beaches were closed yesterday afternoon to protect swimmers from an influx of blue bottle jellyfish being blown towards the shore.